Having a bit of a look inside the Ryobi 18 volt lithium battery here. Basically, I've got a bunch of different Ryobi batteries, little 1.3s, or 5s, 4 amps, that sort of thing. This one here, when it goes on the charger, goes through the process, says it's charged, but comes back, put in the tool, nothing happens. So first, what I need to do is get the meter out, actually have a look and see what voltage we have on the cell. And it's reading 3.78 volt. That's bad. That is very bad. Okay, so time to pull this thing apart and see which cells failed. If we can find out which cells failed, or if the unit's just failed altogether. I don't know yet. So what I need to do is find a Torx bit that fits into these holes. Now, I'm going to assume it's not a big one. We got, no, that's way too big. Yeah, that's way too big. Right, I'm going to find the right one. We'll come back. Found the right one. I'm just going to use a Ryobi tool to pull apart a Ryobi battery. See if this works. Oh, can't do it while holding the phone. I'll be back. They're on tight, I'll give it that. Wasn't expecting to be that tight. Anyway, a couple of hits on the rattle gun, she's out. Alright, pull it apart. I have a feeling there's a hidden screw in here somewhere. Hunt it down. The screw is inside there. So let's get it out. For reason or another, the screw that goes in here is a slightly smaller non-security Torx bit. Interesting. Finish getting it out. It's all just stuck down a little bit. There we go. That side. Be able to do this with a camera in your hand or a phone in your hand. But where's the fun if you don't? Bloody hell. There's some electronics in this bloody thing. Check that out. It's why they're expensive. It's nearly $70 Australian to replace that battery with a brand new one. I think I can see why. What I'm interested to know is this, I think they're lithium-ion. They'd be a smaller battery than the big ones. They're using the 4 amps, obviously. Your laptop-sized batteries, or the ones in most laptops, are about yay long, and then they just stack them in like that. These must be a shorter one, and they must be like that. Now it's 18 volt, 3.7 volts a cell, or 3.6 volts a cell, roughly 5 cells or thereabouts. So yeah, just gonna have to undo these Phillips screws here to get that protection board out. Probably does other things too. I think that's the full charge controller and everything. Seems a little bit wasteful to have a battery full of charging electronics and things like that instead of just using the actual charger. But then again, I guess these chargers don't do anything. They just put the power in. They get a couple of sense pins, and that's it. The rest of it's all on the battery. So let's get that out. Got all the screws out. And just looking at how to get this out, but it started to peel up on this corner here. So it looks like a little bit of pressure should be able to lift the entire assembly out. Aha, we're in. Look at that. A123s. No, A1, no. There's bigger ones. The 16, whatever they are. I don't know. That is battery pack out of that. They might actually be about the right size for laptop cells. I thought they were a bit bigger than that. Well, they probably can be, but weird and Christ. It's a good stack. I wonder what they put into the 4 amps. No, I am not pulling it apart. It's not happening. It's that 4 amps brand new. I'm not pulling that apart just yet. I dare say it'd be the same deal, but either bigger batteries or more of them. Probably just more of them. Oh yeah, 18650s. There you go. So I dare say one of those has gone a bit funky. Get the meter out again. I'm just going to run through these voltages. Now, it's going to be a bit hard to show you and do this at the same time, but I'll read them out. So we've got 100 millivolt. Bloody hell, this is bad. 78. 84. 40. And 4 volt. Oh, that's 4 volt. Why are these readings so goddamn low? $83, $86. Okay. Pretty much all of these are knackered. All of those. This is the only one with any power in it. That's still got 4 volts in it, which is roughly what it should have when it's fully charged. All these are cactus. There's a thought. I've got some old laptop batteries at work. I might go hunt some down and pull them apart and see if I can get this thing rebirthed. That'd be interesting. I need another battery. Alright, we'll leave this video for a bit longer. When I come back, I'm going to make a new battery set. Bye. Here's something a bit interesting I just found out. Most of these batteries, when they're fully charged, like this is an iCAD, which I've just charged up, sitting at 21 volt. And you got the lithium. This is I can't. I need to try and do this like I'm using chopsticks. It's crazy. So that one. Hold on. Let's try this again. Lacquer. Okay. Here's something I've just discovered, which I think is a bit funny. If I put terminal, actually I'll set that to hold just so I can get the maximum. Do that. Where negative to negative, positive to positive. There's 20 volt on that battery, yeah? Bring this one on. There's 20 volt. Move that one aside. This one. 20 volt. Move him aside. This is a freshly charged NiCad. $20. Now, if I get, this is my new 4 amp, it's fully charged. So let's get him out. We'll just sit him down here near the meter. We'll do this again. It's all one hand or two-handed. Fully charged, 8.5 volt. Now I have a feeling this one may leave itself switched mostly off until it's fully charged, until it's drawn upon by the load. Only reason I say that is because if I put this onto here, that's full speed, yeah? So that's off one of the ones that says 20 volt. That's that one. Much faster. Yet it's only reading 9 volt. So I dare say these ones stay in sort of a semi-off position until they're drawn upon. That's all I can gather from that. But that's not mentioned anywhere that in data sheets or anything like that. So that's a bit funny. Anyway, see ya. Charging. Yay. Okay. We're back. I've done the mod on this. I've put the cells out of a laptop battery pack. There was a HP something or other. It still worked. A couple of the cells were a bit low. So I went through it. Metered them out. All the cells were still measuring voltage, which is brilliant. So I've taken them out. I've fitted them into this. This sat on the charger for about 2 hours last night, on the slower charger, just in case there was an issue. So, just going to do a voltage, and I can do this, again, one-handed, which isn't exactly easy. Just hold that there, hold that one there, sitting about 20 volt. Now, I didn't complete the charge. I had to make dinner, so I took it out. But it seems to work. I've put the tool into it, and it's working. It's brilliant. So there you go. It resurrected a lithium pack using some old batteries. Sweet. Better than paying 80, what was it, 60 bucks, 70 bucks for a new battery? Nah. Done it for nothing. See ya.